Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel with another episode in bWAPP series. In today's video, we are going to continue our XSS series or cross-site scripting series. Specifically, we are going to look at super global. I think you will be very familiar with this super global server. And this super global contains one value, PHP SELF returns. This is the file name of the currently executing script. Okay? Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. So now, let's head over to Kali Linux VM to start. And let me start from scratch. Select the bug. What we are going to do in this video would be, yes, this one, PHP SELF, click hack button. So here we can input first name and last name. And go. And we get our input displayed or reflect on the page. So this is a very strong indicator. This application is vulnerable to reflect XSS. Okay, so we can use the typical payload. And go, we can get the payload executed. Nothing special. But this is not what we are supposed to do in this video. The vulnerability here is called PHP SELF. And so what it means? I have already explained its concept. Let me go to the code to give you the more understanding, right? So here, as you can see over here, the form, this is the form, and the action or destination URL. And this URL or the address is generated or dynamically. And, PHP SELF, which belongs to the server, super global. So actually we can, we can manipulate this one. And this is the file name itself. So how to manipulate or inject? Let me go back to the browser. So now let me, for example, we can, rather than I access or inject payload into the user form, I inject the malicious payload in the URL. Okay, so this should be the script name, and then we need to use double quotes to close, and then script, so we can alert. We can give different message like JSON. Okay. Hit enter. You see, this time we didn't, inject malicious payload into the user form. This is not what we are supposed to do in this video. Instead, I inject the payload into the URL after the script name. This is a script name. Okay, and because no sanitization, and this whole part would be interpreted by the PHP. So this is why we can get the payload executed. With that being said, that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day. Peace.